You're awesome for putting me on the spot all the time. I love it. Actually, I don't. So, like you mentioned, I'm here with Home Rule News. It's an online newspaper. We cover South Cobb County, Douglas County, Tri-Cities area, South Fulton County, and unincorporated Fulton County. And this summer, we did our election series where we covered a lot of political things. The primary elections, which just passed, and coming up here, we're going to start doing coverage of the MARTA after the fall of the T-Squad. So I'm excited about that. That's I don't know. So you can go to homerulenews.com to go check out some of the syndicated shows we covered this summer.
Thank you, Tamika. So that's, I want to make sure we got her plugged out there. So gotta put somebody else on the spot so they can get upset too. Miss Deborah Flangan. You know, everybody get the queen of Mableton around.
All right. Way to go, Deborah.
When I first found out about Mableton Business Shade, I first found out about them in 2010 through their Facebook fan page. And I met Deborah at a Mableton Improvement Coalition meeting. Who knew that we'll be doing business together that day? You was giving out free food, so you was like the most popular person in the MIT meeting. That's what kept me awake. Love the big folks. I got to joke around with them. And she has a heart of gold, and she really cares about this community. She goes above and beyond to make sure things are together in Mableton. I want to give her a chance to speak at the microphone.
Thank you all for coming out and supporting this day. It is 100 years that Mableton's been here. I've been here since '69. Our family moved into this town, and I remember looking over the back seat of the Pinto, looking out the back window thinking, wow, there's wood everywhere. We don't see many buildings down here. But after we moved in, it really started to grow. In the 80s, it was good when we graduated in high school. That's 30 years ago. That's 1984. We watched this town. It was really, really growing at one point, and it just stopped. It just stopped. I don't like things to stop. I think this is a marketable area. I think the businesses have a chance to grow here. We got one business in the business exchange, he's a service master clean. He just managed to put over 20 people back to work at Douglas
All right.
in South Cobb.
All right.
Tell me there's no business.
All right.
I'll tell you
Yes.
not. Because everything that you do is all about participation, it's all about opportunity, and it's all about getting out there. It's just as much a part of the business district of an area as it is the community that makes things work. That's your economy. So I've been really trying to get out to every business in Mableton to at least find out what's going on. And they're hurting. They really are. Down Veterans Memorial, I'm fixing to start concentrating on the Mableton Parkway area just to find out what's going on, what can be done. Well, how can we put the dots together? Let's make this happen. We got to create jobs. We got too many families who need help feeding their kids before they go to bed. And that's not just going on in Mableton. You heard about the job problems out in Douglasville. It's time to go back in time. We got a lot of technology now. What we got to learn to do is to mix that up with a lot of hard work. That's helping each other. That's doing a little more than you normally would do to make things happen. So we can rebuild this and we can throw this recession out of these towns, but we've got to learn to work together.
That's right.
And we really,
That's right.
You know, some areas are better than others. There's politics, there's this, that, and the other. I don't do politics, and I don't waste my time.
Right.
I try to get out there and do everything I can for the businesses in my exchanges, and then some. I'm not one to walk by a situation and say, you know what, I see you there, but I ain't got time for you.
All right.
I try
That's
to fit
all
in.
right.
I try to do everything. I would not believe what I've managed to accomplish just in this last couple of years, and I'm not going to sit here and ring my own bell. I got out there and I got fed up, and I was like, you know what? It's time we got out here, and it's time to do something. I don't want God to, when after I get through that pretty case and I'm getting my little interview, one thing I want to hear out of his mouth is, you know what, Deborah? You weren't a spectator.
All right. Yes.
You got out there, you did the best you could. Not
Yes.
everything's perfect, but you got out there and you did the best you could. That's what I want to hear him say. It's
Well
not about
done.
money. It's not about everybody knowing your name.
That's right.
It's about seeing that situation and getting out there and saying, you know what? I'm not scared of you because you're not what God promised me.
That's right.
All
All right.
You got to be going on about your business. business. I'm gonna do everything I can
Yeah.
to help everybody I see.
Yes.
I wish I had more time in a day,
Yes.
but at least I'm trying. But I thank you all for coming. Y'all are welcome to come, and keep in touch with us. We're gonna be doing some more activities through these next few months to celebrate this Mableton's anniversary. I'm really disappointed that we don't have more people out here from Mableton. But that's where we're at today. We gotta get to work. We gotta bring people together. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out here, and keep praying for us, because
All
we're
right.
coming. It ain't over.
That's right. Yes.
It definitely ain't over.
All right.
There's the 100th anniversary. There's a lot of other events going on. We're not producing them, but we want to show love to everybody.
That's
On
right.
Saturday, September the 8th, from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 705 South Gordon Road at the Advocates Building across from the Shell gas station. They're having a grand opening for the Bread of Life. I think that's their business. But it's the I Am Beautiful Woman Foundation. That's their event. They are looking for performers and vendors, so that's an opportunity. I do have a flyer around here somewhere. Mark that date for Saturday, September the 8th, 2012, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., 705 South Gordon Road. On Saturday, September 29th, at the Naval House Amphitheater from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., the second annual Mableton Rock is happening. That's an event produced by Bad Mail Bank, which calls itself Bad Mail, and in a partnership with Amateur Advocates. That event will be a fundraiser for several different organizations in South South, the Serenity House, South Cobb Business Association, maybe the Recruitment Coalition. So Bill is doing her part to make sure we get some things going as well out there. So definitely support them. Then I want to definitely get a shout out to the Compliment Salon off of Mableton Parkway. We had a chance to go to their event last Saturday. They had that was their third annual back to school block party they had in their parking lot. He wants to eventually grow that thing so big where he can be that parking lot, that old shopping across the street to hold his event. So Compliment Salon is definitely making sure that Mableton Parkway area is taken care of. So I want to give all of them a big plug for their event. So please support all the events that are coming to Mableton. We'll be announcing what our fall event is coming up. We're looking at trying to do it late October, early November. We're also going to develop a Shop Local campaign, and then we're going to have a Christmas event. So we got a lot more things we want to celebrate this centennial anniversary. You only turn 101. So we got to do it big.
That's right. That's right.
Monica Delancey says from the Austell Community Task Force. I met her. She said, Mableton Pride, let's ride. I told her, I want to borrow that and take that to place. Mableton Pride, let's ride. I want to give a shout out to the Serenity House up there on the hill. I know she's up there doing her thing with the kids, but Serenity House does a lot of hard work. As you know, we're Precinct 2 for the Cobb County Police Department, which means we have the highest crime out here in Cobb County. I think 1 month they reported we had over 238 burglaries, over 100-something arrests in our precinct alone. And there's a lot of juvenile crime. As our Commissioner for Douglas County said, we got to get these kids programs, and Anna the South is working to provide the kids of South Cobb programs and things to do. So that way we don't limit the system. We know Cobb County is built a new jail, and we're not trying to fill that up.
now.
No dispense jail no more. We're glad to have that, but we're not trying to fill that.
Yes.
For people who don't belong in there at least. Also want to acknowledge the Mableton Improvement